Good morning, everyone. My name is Alicia, and I'm going to be giving the webinar today. In today's webinar, we're going to see how to use Deal Generator. Deal Generator, it's an application that you have complete access as a ReFX user using the credentials that you use to log into ReFX. Here I'm in my control panel in ReFX, and if you see here, you have these two tiles here, one for BNB Vestor and one for Deal Generator. These are two applications that we sell individually, but as a ReFX user, you have complete access to them. So let's see how Deal Generator works. To go to Deal Generator, all you have to do is click here on this link, and it will take you to another tab in your browser and open it. However, even though you are already logged into ReFX, you might have to log in again into Deal Generator. Just check here on the top right. And if you don't see your name there, it's because you need to log in. To log in, I just click here. As I said, you only have to use the same credentials that you use to log into ReFX. Click on log in. Now you see that you'll see your name here in the top right corner, and you are completely logged in. What is Deal Generator? Deal Generator is an application that's used for what's called driving for dollars. You will have access to information of properties with preset searches. The preset searches are this ones, for pre-foreclosed properties, probates, tire landlords, bank owned, repairs for sale with equity, tax delinquent, short sales, auction. And if your account is professional dialer, you will also have access to vacant properties. This filter is available only for those of you that have professional dialer. Just as in ReFX, you only have access to the vacant property filter if you have professional dialer. That's this filter here. Okay, what exactly are those searches looking for? If I put my cursor on top of the question mark in each one of the categories, I will see a little window pop up where it will tell me what exactly it is about. Pre-foreclosed list pendant has been filed before auction. Probate. The owner is deceased and the will is in process. Tire landlord, multi-unit owners who have more than 4 years in title. Bank owned property is no longer redeemable and the bank owns it. Repair for sale, properties for sale that need repairs. For sale with equity, property is for sale with at least 30% equity considering listing price and not its debt. Tax delinquent, tax have been delinquent for more than a year. Short sales, upside down properties where the debt is greater than market value. Auctions, pre-foreclosed property that's going to auction in the next few months. And last of all, vacant or abandoned properties. As opposed to ReFX and Deal Generator, we have information for all states in the United States. However, as in ReFX, our most complete data will be of those states that you have available in ReFX. If your account is all counties, all states, you will have access to all, as I said, to all the states in the United States. However, the most complete data is that for Florida, Massachusetts, California, Maryland, Florida, Massachusetts, Maryland, and New Jersey. Just as in reaffects. If your account is one county, you will only have access to Florida, all counties in Florida. Okay, so let's get, I'm going to actually go to Florida. Zoom into Florida. As you see, when I zoomed into the actual Florida, sorry, the total amount of deals changed, these little numbers here. This is telling me that in Florida, I have 86,033 properties that fit the category of pre-foreclosed. If I zoom into, let's go to a particular county, let's go to Palm Beach. Click and go. I'm zooming in Palm Beach. The numbers changed again. And I'm going to zoom in a particular area here. When I zoom into a particular area in the county, you see that you see that now I have little red dots here. That appear. These are the properties I have highlighted pre-foreclosed. So these little red dots are those 74 properties. You see here, if I change to probates, I'll have the dots that signalize the, has to be properties that are pre-foreclosed. If I go to tire landlords, it should change. And furthermore, if I click on one of the little red dots, the information on that property will appear down here. If I click on the property, I'll see the information, the overview of that property. I'll see details like public records, just pretty much the same type of overview that you see in the properties when you're in your REFX account. You see the details with the public records information, legal description, sales history, and the owner's name. Then this one has a mortgage, so I'll have the mortgage information here. I'll see the comparables, the active comps, and just as REFX, depending on what information is available for the property, you'll have more or less tabs. I click here and go to overview to go back to the main panel. Let's go to probates and see one of the properties here, the overview. As I said, when I click on one of them, the information appears down here. I click on it and that will take me to the overview. As I said, this is the probate. So now I have a probate tab here with the probate information. I also have up here a button for the contact information. So if I click on it, I will see the contact information available for this property. Sometimes it takes a little bit to load it. Let's wait. Oh, sorry, there is no contact information for this one. Let's look for another one to see if I can find that contact information. I'm going to click on another one. Click here. And go to contact information. Wait for it to load. Sorry for that. Well, that's the idea. In clicking on that little button will show you the contact information available for properties. Unfortunately for this two, there was no contact information. Another thing that you can do with the properties here in Deal Generator is send them to a follow-up or a tab for locations. As I said, this is the application that's used for what's called driving for dollars. What's the idea? The idea is for you to look for properties near your area that you would want to actually go and knock on the door and talk directly with the owner or the person that's in the property. So that's what Deal Generator will help you with. So you can send the properties to a follow-up here in Deal Generator or to location. You have follow-up and location. What's the difference? In location, both of them are able to show you and draw on the map. If you turn on your GPS and the equipment that you're using, whether it's your phone, your tablet, or your computer, if you turn on your GPS, the system will be able to make the route for you and show you how to go from the place where you're standing at to the property that you want to visit. And you will have at hand all the information for the property here and be able to make an offer on this property and talk to the owner with all the information at hand. So let's do that. I'm going to send a couple of properties to my follow-up. Let's take another one and send it to follow-up. Refresh. Okay, so now I have these properties in my follow-up. The follow-up, I can filter. I can filter for property, single family, condos, towns and villas, multifamily. I can filter by city. Once I have a lot of properties in my follow-up, just as in REAFAX, the filters come in handy because I can look at the properties that I want and not lose myself in all the properties there. So that's what the filters are for. Also, I have this filter for origin. I have REAFAX and Deal Generator. What is this for? The thing is that, as I said, Deal Generator has preset searches. Those preset searches will not allow me to look for a type of properties that are not within the parameters of those preset searches. But I can go to my REAFAX and do another type of search and send properties from REAFAX to Deal Generator, hopefully in the area where I can actually go and, as I said, knock on the door and have them in follow-up in REAFAX and in Deal Generator with all the information in both of them, the follow-up in REAFAX where I can keep track of what I've done with the property, send the contract if I need to send a contract, make my schedule of making calls or sending emails or whatever contact I want to have with the owners of the property or the agents or whatever. And have them here in Deal Generator so I can actually see on the map where it is and how to get there and have the information at hand. So I have properties that I have sent here from REAFAX and the ones that I have from Deal Generator. That's what this filter for origin is for. See the properties that I sent from MariaFAQs, apply, and see the properties that I've added directly from Deal Generator. This is the one I just added, little with see, I've just added one more at location. Then I have in follow-up, the two I added. Again, now if I decide this weekend I want to visit these two properties, I select them and I can click here on route. And as I said, it will show me on this map, these are the two properties selected, and I have the two little red dots for those two properties. Let's say I'm way over here. I'm not going to actually get any results if I click on the route here because I'm not in the area. But if you are in the area, let's say over here, and you are placed here, when I select the two properties and click on location, it will show me on the map the best route to go first to the 407135 Clark, and then to the next one, or the best route to visit them, the one closest to you, and at the end, the one farther from you. That would be on route. In Navigate, it will open Google Maps for you in another tab, and again, map you out and make the best route for you to visit those properties. So that is what Deal Generator is for you to have at hand the information of the properties and be able to see on the map where they're located and go and knock on the door and do your deal directly with the people in the house. Okay, as I said, I can do my searches in MariaFAQs and send the properties over to here. If I don't, even though these are very interesting filters and preset searches that might be interest of you, maybe that's not exactly what you want. So you go over here to MariaFAQs, do your search here in MariaFAQs. Let's say Broward. Let's put single family. Let's put for sale, pre-foreclosed. Then I'll go down here and select owner occupied. Yes, as I said, the search is something of your choice. I'm just doing some type of search so we can go there and show you how it actually works. Let's put these are for sale, foreclosed. Let's say that I want a little bit of equity on them, so equal or greater than 30. Let's put a price range. So I'll put market value equal or less than 400. And let's put a zip code. So I have properties that are for sale, pre-foreclosed, single family, with a specific zip code, with a specific debt to equity, with a specific market value, and that are owner occupied. As you see, these are specific filters that I would not be able to use over an deal generator. So let's click on search. Actually, I came up blank, so maybe let's take this one off. Search. Okay, see, yes, maybe that zip code wasn't in that area. So, okay, I got 53 properties that fit that criteria. I have them here in my results. I can select these properties. I'm going to select this first 4 properties and send them directly to Deal Generator and add. It will add those properties over to my Deal Generator, and it will tell me next time I do a search and these 4 properties come up in my search, I will know that I have them in my Deal Generator because this tab added to Deal Generator has this little icon here, and I know that those properties are in my locations in Deal Generator because there's 2 places where I can send properties over to Deal Generator. If I do, I send them from here from my results. These 4 properties will go to locations. I'll show you in a minute where that is. But if I go to my follow-up, and let's say I've been working with some properties here over the past days, and I decide, let's go and see the property and talk directly with the people there. I can select the properties from here from my follow-up. Now I'm not in my results, I'm in my follow-up, the properties that I've been working with. From here, I can send them also to Deal Generator. Add them. Once they're added, again, I will see that I have them in my Deal Generator because I have this little icon here. Let's go to Deal Generator and see that. Okay, so I'm here in Deal Generator. Let's go to location. Let's filter for properties that were added from REFX. And these are the properties that have been added. I'm in location. So these are properties that I added from REFX, but directly from results. They're not in my follow-up here in REFX. I select them directly from here and they go to the tab for location here in my Deal Generator application. If I want to visit them, they are identified as REFX. I can select them now and click on route or navigate and see on the map. As I said, it doesn't work for me because I'm not in the area. And let's go to follow-up. Here in follow-up is where I'll see. Let's filter, origin, REFX, apply. These are the properties that I've added from REFX, but from my follow-up. Again, if I want to see information here, I click on it and see the overview. Let's see if it's see, this one did have contact information. Okay, this is Sheila Engineering. This is the owner's contact information. Quite a bit of numbers there and an email there. This is Sohelia Engineering. So this is the owner. So that's to contact them. But the idea is to actually go over and see the property and talk to her direct. Okay, let's go back to here. From here, I can clear. Let's say I start, I don't want to keep working with this two. I can delete them. I can select all and delete them all, or I can, sorry, I have a bit of a cold this past couple days. Sorry for that, and sorry for, I'm a bit hoarse. Okay. So that's what I wanted to show you, how Deal Generator works, how you have these preset searches that you can use if those are the type of properties that you're interested in. You select them. Also another thing, you can download this list. Let's say these probates are the ones that you're interested in. You click on the download icon on the left of the tile and select what information you want to download to that Excel sheet. By default, they're all pre-selected, so might as well just download all the information available. Let's say you don't need the information for pool or waterfront, whatever. And you click on download. That will download an Excel sheet with the information. So we put it to open to show you, see? This is the 74 properties that were in that list for probates. Remember that you have with REFX a 5,000 download limit per month. That limit is shared with Deal Generator. So if you download 3,000 from REFX, you will only have available 2,000 to download from Deal Generator. It's a shared limit. So decide whether you want to download them from REFX or download them from Deal Generator, and the counter will be here in REFX. If you go to your control panel and click here, and this, it will allow you to see skip trace downloads. Download property, I click here. I don't have anything here right now, but that's the idea. Here you will see how many properties you have downloaded and how many you have still can download, and have in mind that this 5,000 are a shared limit from Deal Generator and your REFX account. So that's how you use Deal Generator. Remember that you have complete access to Deal Generator with the same credentials that you use for REFX. You can download the Deal Generator app in your phone. It works pretty much the same. Just go to Google Play and download the application. It looks a little bit different because of the format that is used for the phone, but it works just the same. Or if not, you can use it, go to your browser and your phone or tablet and use it as a from the web. Just type in dealgeneratorusa.com and that will open the application in the browser. And again, log in with with your credentials for ReFX. If you still have any questions about Deal Generator or any other questions about ReFX or BNB Investor or need to get to know something, just go ahead and remember you have the chat here in the bottom left corner of ReFX, and you can ask any quick questions to any of us during office hours from 9 in the morning to 6 in the afternoon. We'll answer immediately and help you. If you're working after hours or on weekends, just go ahead and leave your question there and we'll try to help you as soon as we come in on the next day. You can also schedule a coaching at your convenience. Just give us a call, open a chat and ask for it, or send us an email, and we'll be happy to schedule a one-on-one coaching for you to answer any questions, help you with doing any particular thing that you want to learn how to do, get started with your account. And the coachings usually last about an hour, and you can schedule as many coachings as you want with no additional cost to you. So thank you for being here. It's been a pleasure working with you today, and hope to see you all next week. Have a great weekend. Bye.